We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Kansas City Royals. The Indians have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Brady Singer will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Andres Gimenez the next to bat, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Now here it comes. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 7:07.
Now here's the pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Here's the first pitch to him. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, Dero? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more. Especially the way this team is underachieved, you got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Dozier in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. There to pull it in is Bradley. He does, and that'll end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. And now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Tristan McKenzie gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
In now, Matt Duffy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman.
Now here it comes.
Matt Duffy.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today. When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
the plate now, Kyle Isbell. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Isbell is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Hunter Dozier digging in now. Yes, he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 2-0 now.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hoping to send him packing, pitch on its way.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Standing in, number 9. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The set and the 1-0. Dozier at second. Reyes at first. 2 out in the inning. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Naylor. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's the ball.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Isbell is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out.
That is it. The designated hitter, Josh Bell.
So the base is empty here with one away. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Will Brennan.
Coming to the plate now, Will Brennan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Oscar.
Now at the plate, Oscar Gonzalez, man at first after the 2-out walk. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch popped up, number 9 in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And there's a base hit, the first one of the ball game for the Indians. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Into the box, Bo Naylor, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Salvador Perez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. McKenzie is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
Fouled away. Again, a 1-2.
Ball inside.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And it's fouled away. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Soft grounder left side. And that's out number 1.
Batting 7. Not shortstop, Bobby Witt.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch.
Yeah.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
All even now, 2-2. Here it comes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So here now is Jackie Bradley, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 10 home runs and 36 RBIs. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. KC down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Stepping up now, Miles Straw, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Number 7.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Straw, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Here it comes.
Outside, that's the ball.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Digging in to try it again, Andres Jimenez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there. Ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Coming to the plate now, Ahmed Rosario. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Pitch misses. The throw down. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second. And that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. 1-0 pitch is a slider. Swung on and missed. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run will score as the Tribe strikes first to lead it 1-0.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Ramirez is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. 2-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Josh Naylor. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. He's set and the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike. Nope, outside.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners are at first and third, one away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Dozier moving back to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Now batting, designated.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So that'll bring up Josh Bell as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Ball 2 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Still only one out in the inning. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And to score is the runner from third. It's a 3-0 game. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Now back, left fielder, Will Brennan.
To the plate now, Will Brennan, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
50th pitch of the game on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Isbell is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez.
Settling in now, Oscar Gonzalez. He reached on a single in his first try. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball well outside. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Indians 4 and the Royals nothing. So next to the plate for the Royals, Michael Massey, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 1-0.
Hey!
A ball and 2 strikes. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Matt Duffy, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 home. And this is lifted in the air out to left. Left fielder coming in. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, the left fielder, Kyle Isbell.
Striding into the box, Kyle Isbell. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's just out.
The 1-0 home. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 2 out, nobody on.
Hey!
Right down the chute that time. 1-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Bo Naylor. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Royals' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Standing in now, Miles Straw. Now that ball is hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And this throw gets away from him.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
So now to the plate, Andres Jimenez. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
The 1-0. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
5 runs on only 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And that's low, ball 4.
Jose.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off for right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens, you start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Jordan Lyles answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Jordan Lyles.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. At the plate, Josh Naylor pitches high. The throw not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Looking to minimize the damage here. Second and third, 2 away. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Indians 5 and the Royals nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier.
The right fielder, Hunter Dozier.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
1-1.
Right side hit hard, and the Royals are in the hit column.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. but he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. The short hit hard, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, he did an amazing job just to be able to get wood on this baseball and drive it through the infield. And that pitch was executed perfectly. Breaking ball down below the zone. Nice job right there.
At the plate now, number 9, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Strong is there, and he has it for the first out. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
And up steps Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1-0 the count. From the belt, the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. The 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Bobby Witt is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. A ball and a strike now. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
And he fouls this one off. One and two. Here it comes. High pop-up. Ramirez is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Royals strand a pair. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Into the box, Josh Bell, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Josh Bell.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 3-2. Grounded back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Here's the first pitch to him. Will Brennan comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. Two and one to count. Here it comes. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The 2-2. Three and two now.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So striding in, Oscar Gonzalez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box now, Bo Naylor, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
In now for Cleveland, Miles Straw. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Pickoff move to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
The 1-0 home.
No. Inside.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
2 down, runners at first and second. Now a flare out toward right center. Massey onto the grass. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And add 1 more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
In now, Andres Jimenez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, runner back safely. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch inside, the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's Jackie Bradley now. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Left side, but well foul. Called strike 0-2. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball one. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Michael Massey.
Stepping into the box, Michael Massey comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The bat, the third baseman, Matt Duffy.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Matt Duffy. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. KC down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that'll bring Andres Jimenez into bat.
The second baseman, Andres.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's out.
Now the 1-0.
Hey!
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
2-2 down.
The pitch.
You got a full count.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
At the plate, Ahmed Rosario. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball one.
The 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. 2 balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Jose Ramirez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Now the 1-0.
Ball. That's inside.
Lifetime versus Jordan Lyles comes in with 6 hits in 17 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit to first. Reined in. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second.
The first baseman, number 22, Josh Naylor.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor, runner in scoring position with two gone. First offering on its way. Too low, 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. A ball and a strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
The 2-1. Taken, strike two. Two out here and a runner at second. Now a spin and a throwback to second. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. One left for the Tribe, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Digging in, Kyle Isbell. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Popped straight up. McKenzie over to his right. He's got it one away.
Up next to the Royals, the right fielder, Hunter.
Striding in, Hunter Dozier. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Reyes.
Now at the plate, Franmil Reyes. Last time through was a base hit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Inside, ball one.
Belted high in the air out to left. Left fielder looking up. To the track, to the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. Number 26 for him on the season. And they're on the board at 6-1.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Now batting, number
9. Into the box, number 9. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1-1 the count now. 2-1 to the Royals' first baseman.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Another one sent foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Ramirez has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more on a Thursday night following this.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Josh Bell will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Bell.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Chapman, a 32-year-old veteran. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Will Brennan. From the stretch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. From the belt, the pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Swung on, missed. 2-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. There's one, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runner at first here, one man out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Now batter, the catcher, Bo Naylor.
Now in the box, Bo Naylor, 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. On the year, Naylor is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. The 0-1 pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
The 0-2 home. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Stepping in now, Miles Straw, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ball and a strike.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
2 men are on with 2 men out. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll dive back in. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Spin and a throw back to second, and he just manages to get his hand in. Liner towards second, leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Stepping in, Salvador Perez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Angel de los Santos gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Angel de los Santos.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
I got the count 0-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Standing in now, Bobby Witt. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. One out, nobody on. 1-2 the count of the Royals shortstop. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Number 25, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Stepping into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. A strikeout and a lineout for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail 6-1. Amir Garrett's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 22, Amir Garrett.
At the plate, Andres Jimenez. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Leading off for Cleveland, the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home is chased out of the zone for strike one.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Still 2-2. And the pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2. And the payoff pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
The bat, number 1, shortstop.
Stepping up to the plate, Ahmed Rosario. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Garrett, a 6'5" left-hander. He was taken in the 22nd round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. None out, runners at first and second. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dozier moving in on it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
22, Josh Naylor.
Ready once again, Josh Naylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Yep, that ball went out.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. And this will be fouled away. First and second now, 1 man out. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Full count. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Boy, what a battle there, Dero. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1
and that misses. 1-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Skied into straightaway right. Dozier is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
The left fielder, Will Brennan.
Digging in once again, Will Brennan. Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Oh, I bet he'd like to have that swing back. It's 2-1 now.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
The 2-1 home. Into right field, that's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Dylan Coleman comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Dylan Coleman.
At the plate, Oscar Gonzalez. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. The 0-2 delivery. Ground ball foul down the left side.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball in.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 11 for him on the season, as this lead got even wider.
Hey, you could tell as soon as the pitcher released that one, he almost wanted to pull it back. That thing popped right out of his hands, and that hitter's eyes lit up.
Up next to Cleveland.
To the plate now, Bo Naylor. Swing, and he pops him up. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Ricky Holiday. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Indians 11 and the Royals 1. Tim Herron is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So striding forward now, Michael Massey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Massey.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Rosario has a play. He's got it one away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Striding in once again, Matt Duffy. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. Another 1-2 delivery. That's popped up now towards short right field. Jimenez is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Isbell.
Ready for another chance? Kyle Isbell. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Boy, D-roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Nick Scanlon enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Nick Scanlon.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A bouncer up the middle, scooped up, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Royals leave 1. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Digging in, Miles Straw, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now the 2-0.
Yeah. Down to 3-1.
Andres Jimenez waits on deck. Set. Here's the 3-1, and this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Andres Gimenez, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Popped up. Duffy is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Stepping in, Ahmed Rosario. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Don't want to forget about him. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Runners on first with 1 down. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-0.
Ball left outside.
Jose Ramirez will be next. Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Runner goes for second, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with 1 away.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a look and a throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And he'll dive back in safely. And now he'll go back to second another time here. A dive, but he's back. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch inside. The throw. Throw won't get him.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
And he fouls this one off. Second and third here, 1 man out.
Ball
3-1.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
The 3-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Now batting, Josh Naylor. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
Pitch inside, the throw, and he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. And that just doesn't make much sense as the inning is over. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Indians 12 and the Royals 1. Striding forward now is the DH, Franmil Reyes, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Trevor Stephan, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 37, Trevor Stephan.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
At the plate now, number 9. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A runner at second, nobody out. And he takes strike 2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force-feed something the other way.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. He'll try again. 1-2. Fouled away. No one out with a runner at second. Bounce to first. He's got it. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready now, Salvador Perez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A man at third with 1 away. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box now, Bobby Witt. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Oh, and he misses it. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Man, this guy must be living right. That should have been an out, but now he's standing at third with a big smile on his face. They're going to rule it an error, and that's a costly one too.
So it's a lone runner all the way over at third after the error. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jackie Bradley Jr. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Reined in. Throw Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
Yep, just another successful day at the office for these guys. But this one has a little bit of added significance, as that's win number 82 for them on the year, so they're assured of finishing the season with a winning record.
12-2 the final score in this ball game. The Tribe led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Tristan McKenzie records his 14th winning decision of the season. Brady Singer couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.